welcome to another Inner Sanctum unboxing video, or collection update if you will. Seems like you guys really enjoyed that last one. You really got into it. It was cool for you to see what I ordered and, seeing my emotions when I opened up the package and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to keep doing these whenever I order stuff. And if you like that first one, you're going to love this one because I actually have two packages open up this time. If you hated that last one, then I guess just, watch a different video or something. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, as I mentioned in that last video, I came across a little extra money after selling a black metal demo, and I got a lot more money than I expected from it, so super cool. I mean, part of it went to buying the last record, and this one too. This one's actually from a trade with another Dark Ambient artist, and so yeah, I had a little extra money to play with. The rest of it had to go to bills, unfortunately. It's just one of the horribly shitty things about being an adult, though, is paying those fucking bills, and well, I guess some of you know how it is anyway, so yeah. I do miss those days when I could just, make multiple orders a day, not a day, but a week or a month, and those are good times when I'd always come back from school and see those packages sitting for me, and, but, well, whatever, times change, I guess. So, anyway, this package right here has been sitting up here in this room since, I believe, Wednesday, so it's really been weighing in on me to open this. And this one here, which as you can see is another record, this showed up yesterday afternoon, and I had a really shitty week last week. I was feeling pretty down at times, but to just kind of say the same thing over again as I did last time, it really just feels great to come home and find these packages waiting for me. Alright, so this first package, and there's a little bit of a backstory to go with this one before I open it up and check it out. I've been aware of this artist since he first debuted a couple of years ago, and I've really liked it since then. I have a real great appreciation for this project. I think it's fantastic, and he's never really done a bad album yet. And he's on the Cryo Chamber label, so as you guys know, almost everything on the Cryo Chamber label is brilliant. So it's a great honor that this person in question here was willing to do a trade for some of my music for his awesome music, and it means a lot to me. So I originally contacted this person because he does some really exceptional narration vocal work on all of his albums, and I'm working on a new album myself. As you guys know, I do my own Dark Ambient music, and I was looking to have a guest vocalist do all this narration on my next album because I've just never really been comfortable with my own voice. I'm just not, I don't know, I guess it's just one of those personal things. Some people have said my voice is great on the albums, some people said my voice is great on these videos, some people said my voice is fucking annoying, and I'm annoying, and I don't know, I don't really give a shit, I guess, but ultimately, it's all this internal struggle I have when it comes to my voice. So, whatever it is, this is what I was given. Fortunately, I'm not that impressed by myself, so I was contacting this person to do guest vocals, and he didn't agree to it, not because he didn't like my music or he didn't, didn't like, something like that, but he did it because he just decided that his voice, his project was only going to be associated with the Cryo Chamber label, and that's a pretty noble and honorable thing for him to do, and, obviously everyone should uphold their own values and their commitments and everything like that, so I wasn't mad at him, and after that initial contact, we've been talking quite a bit since then, and he's, we're just he seems like a really great dude, we really get along, and, yeah, he's an old school metal fan, and he played in a death metal band back in the day, so it's really cool just kind of, catching up with his music career and just shooting the shit about music with him for these past couple of weeks. Anyway, I'm gonna open this. I'm not gonna say who it is, so here we go. Maybe I should be more like a kid on like Christmas morning, just rip it open, right? Yeah. No, I'm not going to. I might ruin something. Alright, so the artist in question then is God Body Disconnect on the Cryo Chamber label. And like I said, me and Bruce connected a few weeks ago, and we really got on well, and we've formed a nice little friendship, online friendship, and whatever it's worth, and cool. He seems like a super cool dude. I'd love to meet him in real life someday and hang out with him and just talk music and whatever else. But we agreed to do a trade. I sent him like 3 or 4 Not to Looking albums, and he sent me 3 of his God Body Disconnect albums, which I've listened to quite a bit, but just hadn't gotten around to buying. So it's kind of cool that I'm able to, use my own music and get some cool albums. I guess not free, but but close enough, I guess. So and he told me he was checking out my stuff and he liked it too, so that really means a lot. And yeah. So anyway, I can't remember which one was the first one. I think Dredge Portals was the first one he released. So here's the front cover. If you haven't already purchased this, then this is a little bit of update for you. And there's the back cover. And Dredge Portals, if I recall, came out back in early 2016. Well, it doesn't say. I'm sure you remember in my last video I mentioned how I asked Simon to autograph the record for me, and once again I've asked Bruce to sign the stuff for me, and I have to say I sort of have this this new quest to sort of just start collecting Dark Ambient composer signatures because as you guys know, obviously Dark Ambient music is something so special to me, and I just want to continue to grow my collection. And everyone in the Dark Ambient scene is just such nice people. Everyone gets along so well, and I just hope it stays that way. And I found that whenever I ask a Dark Ambient producer for his autograph, they they happily do it. There's no arrogance. They're not asking me for extra money or anything like that. They do it really well. And or whatever, you know what I mean. they're happy to do it. In any case, they're humbled, I would guess, to a point. I know a few people have asked me for my signature, and it really made me feel special. It made me feel like a rock star for like a minute or something like that, and it's super cool. So anyway, here's where Bruce signed it. He's got a signature that's almost like mine. My signature is just like a big J, and his signature looks like just a big B with a squiggly. Or I'm sorry, my signature is like a J and a squiggly, and that's his is a B and a squiggly. So there's the other panel right there. And the other panel right there. So anyway, this is what it says right here in this digipack. So, awaken the wolves from slumber, for the dreams of the islets have eaten well. Their iron leaves have strained the branches. The heart of the oak has all but fell. Abandoned house no longer breathes, and the icy rivers have begun to drown. Arise the soul of the shadowflesh, for its demons below are no longer bound. Beware of the hunger that dormancy fuels. The refuge you seek has turned to shuns. There isn't Eden of ripened fruit to feed, an army of ravaging blackened tongues. So we must plunge into the feared abyss and uncover the sleeping tombs. We must destroy the ready gavels, for we will fan the fire of truth. The necessity rests upon our shoulders and inside our hearts alone. We must never regret what the dredge may bring, for we've spent cannot wait to give you some deep listenings later on tonight or tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. So once again, that's God by Disconnect, Bruce Malcolm's solo project, and thank you so much, Bruce, for doing the trade with me. I really hope you enjoy everything I sent you, and it really means a lot that you sign these too. I mean, some people might not do that so willingly, but like I always said in these videos, the Dark Ambient community is so awesome, so rich, and just, it's full of great people and awesome. It's just, yeah. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to listen to these. Alright, so one more, and there isn't as exciting as a backstory behind this one, necessarily, but I got this because, again, I had that extra money laying around, and because the artist in question had a summer sale going where he was taking, like, I think 25 or 30% off sales, and since this artist is from Sweden, I figured I'd jump on that opportunity because I really, really love this artist, and have loved this artist for many years now, but unfortunately, back in the day, when I first became aware of him, I didn't buy the albums, and I regret that a lot because those albums now go on like Discogs and eBay for ridiculous amounts of price. But the good thing is that Cyclic Law has been re-releasing these albums on vinyl, so I'm very excited about that, and I want to get every single one of them. So, let's open this up. This came all the way from Sweden, and I'm very excited about this, and as I said, this has been sitting around since last night, and had a shitty work week, felt really down in the dumps, and I'm really excited about this. So here we go. Who is this mystery band? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. This band is, or this artist was formerly on the Cold Meat Industry label. His old albums are in the process of being re-released by Cyclic Law, so I'm really hoping I can get all of them. And this album in question, Songs of a Ruin, is his first album, which I believe was originally released in like 1997 or 1998, and it's, I believe by most accounts, it's considered a pretty legendary album in the scene, and the original version on CD goes for quite a bit on Discogs, and like I said before, I missed out on it, and I didn't buy it, and now it goes for like $30, $40, and I don't have that money to spend on a CD, so I'm glad these vinyl releases are happening, because this one was, well, after the discount code, I think it was only like $20 or something, so it's pretty awesome. Anyway, let's take out the sleeve, because in case there's a reflection on the camera. So there's the front cover once again, and not an uncommon theme in Dark Ambient or really underground music in general is having the graveyard statue on the front cover, but I love the way this one, how it's zoomed in on this really melancholy statue, and it's super cool, and I don't think the original version had this cover. I could be mistaken. Don't hold me to that. I might have to look that up later and correct myself. So anyway, there's the back cover. And what we got here? So yeah, single vinyl. It's like five songs on each side, so it's awesome. And the back cover, interestingly, it's really interesting. So I'm pretty sure that's like part of one of the old Rosin de Itre albums has that same photograph on it, but this is like half of that photograph, or I think it's an art piece actually, it's not a photograph, but I'm pretty sure it's the same piece of art, painting. That's really cool. live before he, stops playing music or something like that. I don't know if he'll ever be able to tour the USA, or if I'll ever be able to go to Europe and see him play. I would sure love to, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So, amazing record, and I can't not wait to play this. I'm gonna play it probably as soon as this video's over. I love this a lot. So, all right. So I also ordered a CD because again, the discount code, and I've never heard any of the stuff on this particular CD. It's called Years Lend a Golden Charm, and I guess I guess the story of this CD is it's a collection of the demo tapes he released before Songs Over Ruins. And I guess as legend sort of goes, when Disa Dark Ambient was first started, Johan recorded these songs just because he needed an outlet for his ideas because they didn't fit into the project he was in at the time, which was called The Wounded Meadow. And I never heard The Wounded Meadow. I don't actually know what kind of music it is or what his role in the band was, but I would sure like to check it out someday if it's out there. I don't know if it's like a super rare CD, if it's even ever been re-released, but something I definitely like to check out someday. So yeah, this is a collection of, I believe, 3 or 4 tapes that he released in the early 90s between I think 93 and 96, something like that. So let's check this out. So here's the front cover. You should be able to see a little bit better now if the plastic isn't on it. And we have a, not very visible, but it looks like a dandelion on the cover with a nice filter over it, and yeah, alright. And above back, holy shit, there's a lot of songs on here. Sweet. So there's the back cover. And hopefully you can see that it's dark. It's a very dark cover, which doesn't work so well for a video, I suppose, right? Yeah. There's the front cover once again. So, let's check this out. Alright, there's the inside of the digipack. CD. Lots of digipacks today. Yeah, and the CD itself. Thing. Alright, so that's Years Lend a Golden Charm, and that is, as I said, a collection of all of his demo tapes that predated Songs Over Ruins. So I have got a lot of vintage Dark Ambient music to listen to today and tomorrow and the next several days and years of my life, because I'm sure this material is probably a little lo-fi in character, but I have a funny feeling it's still going to be just brilliant sounding because everything Johan's ever released is amazing sounding, and I don't think a label would re-release it if it was bad, right? So I'm really excited about this, and I'm curious to see if it sounds like Songs Over Ruins or it sounds like something a bit different. So this is going to be really cool. I can't wait for this. So thanks once again for checking out this video, and of course, this channel and supporting Dark Ambient music. I can't say that enough, and it's great to see this community growing. It's great to see Dark Ambient artists getting more recognition and everything like that, and I guess it's really cool to be a part of that, and be an artist in the scene, and just the wonderful comments that people leave me about my own music and other people's music and the labels, just the whole community. It's really great. So I hope things continue in this awesome direction, and yeah, that's all I know. And if you like this video, there will eventually be more collection updates, but you might have to wait until I pay some of these bills off. So anyway, as I mentioned in the last video, the Cryo Chamber special is coming. I just need a day to really focus and get my mind in the right place and do it. So hopefully in the next couple weeks that will in fact happen. This is probably my first weekend where I didn't have any obligations in quite a few months, and that's one of the things that's so frustrating about the summer is everyone's always getting invited to a party or something like that. So it's while I enjoy the summer, it's busy, and it's not a lot of time to relax. And this is my first weekend to do that, so I'm gonna put these records on and just chill out for a little bit. Then I think I'm gonna go for a bike ride and enjoy the wonderful weather. I mean, all the windows are open today, and got a nice breeze blowing through here. It's it's awesome. And yeah, I apologize if you heard some background noise, cars, planes, people talking in the background, but that's what happens when you have the windows open, right? You live in a stupid city. So anyway, I'm just ranting at this point, so let's end this video. Thanks again for watching, guys, and signing out, over and out, and all that stuff. Yes.